Hey guys, I thought I'd try to do this real quick. It's going to be a purple smoky eye. I've been trying to get this one posted, but every time I do it, something happens, or it doesn't turn out, or it's too long, or whatever. So, um, I went ahead and did my primer, brows, and white off camera. So the primer is just e.l.f. primer. I just filled in my brows with some powder, and then I'm using aqua color. This is my favorite base. I call it second base because I put in primer first, and then I put this white aqua color on to brighten my colors. And so to start, I'm just going to put a little bit of white in the corner. I can find a brush here. I'm just using NYX and white. This is my favorite highlight, but I also like to use a little bit in the corner just to pop the color a little bit. And I'll come back and highlight under my brows after I'm done. So I also use that to kind of smooth out the line so it all goes together nicely. Now I'm just taking my Manly palette. I'm not quite sure how you say it. I've heard people say Manly. I've heard Manly, whatever. This one is my older one, but it's less abused than my new one. It's less broken colors. So to start out with, I'm going to use this purple right here. And it's just a violet purple. You can use whatever you have that's kind of violet colored. I'll show you once it goes on how it looks. I'm just using a flat brush like this, and then I'm put it right here close to where I put that white, but a little bit of space, and all the way over to the corner. And it's just a light purple color. If you don't have this palette, you can just use anything similar to it. I'm just patting that all over my eyes. I also have some concealer under my eyes to catch any fallout. Mainly because I'm not wearing any foundation today. Because these are such dark colors. If you do this look, I do your foundation after you put on your shadows, just because they're so dark and rich. This palette has really great quality. Even though it's the generic Coastal Scents one, I love it. It's just a great palette. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush of any sort and blend that line here with the white and the purple so it's not so harsh. And then blend the color into my crease a little bit. Like that. Just real simple. I just don't want a harsh line. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush like this. It's kind of losing its shape, but it's pointed, very fluffy. And I'm going to pick up this purple right here, this dark one. And put that in the corner and blend it into the crease a little bit. I'd say about half, well, I'm going to do the whole length of that purple. I'm not going to go over to the white. I'm just doing circles. And then, if you have any mess here, you can always fix it. That's why I recommend doing the foundation second. Because you can just wipe it away with the baby wipe or makeup wipe. I love baby wipes. I keep them in the house to remove my makeup, but also if you get like a stain on your clothes, a lot of the time, if it's not such a drastic stain, it'll take it right out. I learned that when I used to take care of my young brother when he was a baby, because he would always come to hug you when he had food on his hands. Now I'm just going to pop that purple out a little more that I used originally, that first purple. Just bring it back out. And then I'm going to take this is just a clean fluffy brush, kind of pointed. Just blending that out a little more. Now I'm going to take a little bit of black. I'm just using this black here. I think it has a little bit of shimmer to it. Doesn't really matter because these other two colors are matte. So it's not going to show up too much, and I'm not using too much of this. I'm just putting it in the middle of that purple to kind of bring that purple out just a little bit more. I don't know if you can see that real well. See? And I'm just going to blend it in. And then you can go back with that fluffy brush you use for your eye corners there, and then just blend everything together. Make it nice and smooth. I wear my makeup a little high because I have a lot of room there. I have a big space. It's like this big, you know. So I take it up kind of high, and then I just bring it back down a little bit with some white. I kind of messed up a little bit. So I'm just going to pull that purple out again. Probably should have just done this at the end, but... And I'm going to take another fluffy brush. Like this. It looks similar to that other one, but it's just a little smaller. Doesn't really matter on size. I know this one I can use my white on. And put this under the brow. You can use whatever shimmer, white. This is a matte white. I like the matte better. You can use whatever you like. I'm just using it to tone down that harsh line there a little bit and smooth everything out, and then also give me a brow highlight. And I'm connecting it to the white there in the corner. Then you can take whatever kind of liner you like. I'm just going to use a pencil liner. I got this from Elf. And I'm going to just put a light line on here. And then I'm going to go over top of it with a little bit of black powder. And then I'm going to use a gel liner on the bottom. I like the gel liner in the water line better than a pencil because it seems to last a lot longer. And then you just curl and do your lashes. It's pretty simple. I'm just taking that powder and going over the liner on both sides. It's a really pretty color. You know, I like these purples, especially on brown eyes. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of gel liner, do my eyelashes, and that's the look. So I hope you guys like it, and stay tuned. I'll have lots more videos coming. Thanks, guys.